Good morning, everyone. So today I will be talking about some of my Daphnias. I have tried multiple times to culture Daphnias. However, Daphnias are not easy to culture in Singapore. It's also difficult to get the Magna or the Moina strain in Singapore. Normally, you will only get Daphnia pulex, which is the smallest, where you find normally in your. Um, so I've set up a tank for the Daphnias, and initially I started off with using multiple bottles with the cultures in these 5 bottles. I ordered some. I'm not sure whether it's Magna or Moina, but I believe it's one or both because of the size. I ship it in and only 3 came alive. So from these 3 I actually tried to culture them, and so far it seems to be working. If you are able to see in this tank, I have quite a few. They are huge, so you can actually see them even without my zooming there. So now it's focusing. You see those things moving around, crittering around in the tank. I think there are about 10 huge ones, and there are multiple baby ones, I believe, which are smaller in size. Hopefully they grow up to be the same size as well. So if we go close up here, we can see. Yeah, can you see them? Right. So this strain, we rarely see them in Singapore. Without zooming, normally the Daphnia in Singapore, we will not actually be able to see. So the water that I use is actually tank water. So the water is actually being siphoned from my goldfish tank. I take the top part of the water to avoid the debris below. So you can see that they are actually reproducing. I'm hoping in the next week I am able to produce more Daphnia. Daphnias are good for small fishes because they are high in protein. So the challenge in culturing Daphnias are mostly in what should you feed them. So for me, I've tried multiple times. The things will fail if you use or you feed them too much. So for me, I actually mix yeast, baker's yeast, normal baker's yeast, and some spirulina powder, and you mix them up, and then you can maybe just use a quarter or half a tablespoon to put into the tank. So when you put into the tank, the water will become cloudy. I've just added some, so I'm not actually able to demo now some right now. So the water will tend to be cloudy with the spirulina, yeast, and dechlorinated water mix. So how you will know that the Daphnias have actually consumed all the particles in the water once the water clears up, right? So look at that, they are huge actually. This train is really very hard to get in Singapore. I think this one are comparable with the red Russian fleas that I saw on YouTube. So yeah, so hopefully it gets more next week. These things are actually quite cute. They are very small. The way they swim, look at the way they swim. They are like spacemen in the space. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, they're just floating all around, making babies with their children, aunties, uncles, and just last week there were only 3 of them. So they make families, and soon they will be fed to the fishes. Have a great day. Yeah, bye bye.